The beautiful hills of Orange Cove, citrus capital of California. Alright, we're getting these hit and miss hinges sorted out. They're going to be all displayed in one area. Here's where we're staging them or storing them for the time being. You can see there's a lot of them. We've counted, I think, 15 of them so far, all different sizes. Back to the 20s and even earlier than that. There's a couple of really big ones right here. That one looks like it's been restored. Pretty nice looking. Here's this one. That's the air motor. Premier. Here's the big shop.
Get inside those cabinets.
Here's a quick walk around of the Brandt Model 445 Ford powered heavy duty forklift. Excellent running condition.
I don't know, I think you better make them. Yeah, let's make the speed lock.
Well, speaking of tractors, take a look at these. This guy had a massive collection. Massive. I'll say it again. These are just some of the toys that we've staged so far. It goes on and on and on.
Go up through this here front. Hard.
Alright, here's an area that's full of farm implements. A lot of them antiques, a lot of them still usable. We haven't shown you this yet. We've just set this up today. More hit and miss motors. Some of these really nice old carts. You could repurpose that as a table if you were like-minded. Big iron wheels. Imagine those are from an old tractor. Some of these old fruit crates. There's a whole bunch of those military gas cans. A lot of great usable stuff along with the antiques. There's a really nice Fairbanks Morse motor. Thank you. This is the south shed / garage attachment to the main shop, which we just opened. And as you can see, it's packed and packed and packed. Boxes and boxes, more toys, vintage books, car parts, some old railroad pieces, lots and lots of shop manuals. And we haven't even really gotten into this room yet, but you can get an idea. There's going to be a lot more treasures coming out of here. There's an old railroad marker. There's the cabinet with the books, manuals. It's a treasure trove. All aboard for Lionel Trains. Again, a huge amount of stuff. We've got track, we've got cars, we've got buildings, structures. There's a t-shirt and a bag never worn. Some of the old transformers here. Lots and lots of track. This is going to be one huge setup for whoever gets it. There's one of our latest discoveries. This little model, the large model steam engine. It looks like near mint condition. It's got the case with it. Just discovered today.
Oh, you go get it. I got them. It's kind of on them, brother.
As you can see, we're really loading this place up. A couple of antique radios right there. Alright, here's a close-up walkthrough of the workbench. Still a lot of sorting to be done here, but you get an idea of the volume of tools that's here. Please don't faint. I almost did. Some great big storage cabinets. There's a great big bandsaw. Over here we've got a whole cabinet full of the parts for the hit and miss motors. We've got the coils and the magnetos. You know, really nice stuff in here. And we haven't even dug through here yet. There's stuff still in the original boxes from the 1920s. This place is just amazing. I'm really awestruck. Okay, and then here's this nice cabinet with all the plumbing stuff in it. Here's a little walkthrough of some of the books. There's thousands of books in this place, all the way from about 1900 to the 1980s. Books on automotive, aviation, tons and tons of shop manuals. These are all John Deere manuals right here. Case tractor memorabilia, hardware, catalogs, antique books by the dozens. That's one whole lot of books there. These are some antique engineering books that we haven't sorted yet. And this all down here, these are all railroad books. So that's a lot of books. Alright, here's the antique Orchard spray wagon. This has the Friend model, Friend brand, hit and miss motor on it. It's all still original. And if you look over here, we've got an antique sheep shearing apparatus with a hit and miss motor on it. These are super rare, and this one's in excellent condition. This is inside the garage here. A lot of tools. Found a lot of trains in here. Coleman camping stuff, fishing stuff, all kinds of collectibles, supplies, power tools, a whole bunch of power tools over here. And here's the great big antique safe from the Minkler Fruit Growers Association. That's what it says right here. We've got about 4 of these gigantic photographs, the early days of the farming in this area. Those are going to be for sale. Alright, now we get into the paper. This is an amazing collection here. I don't know how well you can see it with this lighting. Some old racing programs, a lot of gun related brochures, old car stuff from the 20s, really old tool guides. Here's some more of the local history. This looks like payment certificates. The Rossi Foothill Citrus Association, a whole book of these. There's some photographs, a few stamp albums, lots of tractor and farm related stuff. This is all sort of travel log and calendars, and a huge amount of brochures and guides on vintage tools. There's Stanley tool stuff here. Distance saws, there's a few brochures on that. There's a nice one right there. Lots of stuff, a whole bunch of early car brochures, railroad, aviation, a whole box of Ford items. That's all Ford stuff right there. Alright, here's another bunch of farm implements. Again, a lot of it just usable stuff and some of it really nice antiques. A lot of these old oil and gear lube cans, things like that. And one thing I haven't shown you yet is the Wayne 70 gas pump. Let's see if we can get close to that. It looks complete. My guess is they were using it not too long ago, because it was probably hooked up to this fuel tank right here. So if you want to get them both, you'll have a whole fuel setup. There's an old Hercules motor sitting over there. More iron wheels. A lot of good metal stuff that can be repurposed, reused. Here's some more of these hit and miss motors. I'll do a walkthrough here for you. You see various different ones. Impossible to find antique farm equipment. Okay, there's some of the remote control car or airplane motors. Some of them look like they're brand new in the box. I haven't checked them all. And some of these little steam tractor models, steam engine models, like that. And this really cool thing, it says it's a hand Nantucket harpoon log. If you don't have one, here's your chance to get one. Here's another view of the inside of the shop. As you can see, we're still setting up. There's tons and tons and tons of tools in here. It's just unbelievable. This will all be organized by the time the sale starts. Tractor seats, tractor parts, and here's the cream of the crop right here. This hit and miss motor. That's one of many hit and miss motors. World-class collection. Alright, here are the antique engineering books we talked about earlier. These are all set up now. Books on diesel engines, maritime engines. This is a whole flat right here of early automotive stuff. Look at this, some Stanford yearbooks. This is a lot of these Audell's shop books. Plenty of shop stuff. Some nice first editions. Some more hardware catalogs. An incredible lot of antique railroad books right there. Beautiful. Look at this. Popular Science. And we got postcards and photos. More shop manuals. And don't forget, when you're here, be sure to check underneath, because there's a lot of books down here. There's some, look at that, Fairbanks Morse shop manuals. Another Fairbanks Morse, some old Sears catalogs. Really interesting stuff. Some of the local history of Visalia, the Pop Laval books. There's some Caterpillar stuff. We're making some headway in this shed here. You can see a lot of the stuff that we've organized out there. There's the gigantic drill press. There's a lot more. That's the back of the lathe, a nice big old workbench. Alright, and that's the end of this segment for now.